Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica Pimentel, and I am a flight attendant for an airline in the United States. Today, I am going on a 2-day trip. I have not worked in such a long time. It's been at least 3 weeks. I was on reserve last month and was actually able to drop my trips into like open time and people work them. So of course I lose hours when I don't work the trips that I'm assigned on reserve and somebody else works it for me. But I had all the time in the world to time build and study, so it all worked out. So now it is July 2nd and I'm starting this next month. I'm not on reserve, so I have a schedule. And I'm working my first 2 days, so it's the 4th of July weekend. It's pretty crazy out there right now, and it's been crazy cancellations and crazy flight stories that I've been hearing, but I haven't been working, so I'm about to go and see what it's like. It feels weird not going to work for like 3 weeks, but here I am. I'm back, and yeah, I have 3 legs today. They're all really short, and that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys more when I see you on the plane or at the airport. Everybody, so we are working 3 legs today. Just actually got back from my Havana turn and now we're going to go to Tampa, but we have a 2-hour sit. Sorry I didn't record anything earlier, but as soon as I got to the airport I had to get a coffee because I needed it to live and survive this day. And so here I am, and now after this leg and now after we have a 2-hour sit, we're just going to Tampa. So it's a short 3-leg day. I'm actually the number 1, so I'm in the front working first class, and it's very quick services because these flights are like 45 minutes each. So I will see you guys in Tampa. All right, everyone, I am on the flight going from Miami to Tampa, and I actually got pulled to go through agriculture, but that happens, and everything was fine. So now I am just going 1 leg from Miami to Tampa, and then that's it. We have a 14-hour layover in Tampa. I'm on a 737 today. I don't think I mentioned that earlier, so that's it. 3 short legs, and I will see you guys in Tampa. Hello everyone, I am here in my hotel room. I opened the curtain to see like my outside view, and I just see like the inside of the downstairs of the hotel. So that was very interesting. I was not expecting to like see that, but whatever. Anyway, today's flights were easy breezy, beautiful, cover girl. 3 legs, super short, quick, done. I had to wake up at like 5 in the morning today, so this is not my go-to trips, but I've just been kind of doing what I have to do because when I get back tomorrow, it'll be early enough for me to be able to fly later. So yeah, I haven't been posting much about my flying and things because I've just really been trying to fly as much as possible so I can be done with my licenses. So anyway, that's gonna really be it for right now. I'm gonna go to the gym and I might actually study a bit and also just kind of relax, maybe go for a walk. I do enjoy being in Tampa because it's like the west coast of Florida. It has nice sunsets, so I may go for a walk around that time or a little earlier, but my pickup is at 5:25 a.m. So no bueno for me. I am not excited about that. So hopefully I can do as much as possible now so I'm tired by the time it's for me to go to sleep. All right, I'll see you guys a little bit later. Yes, I did find a healthy yogurt place, and I'm eating it by myself. It was a 2-mile walk to get here, and I'm not mad. I am thrilled. This is so good. I've already had some of it already, but it's delicious, and there ain't no better way to spend my layover right now than having this yogurt. Okay, it's like ice cream. It's basically ice cream. All right, everyone, just took a shower, super relaxing. I walked 4 miles to get that froyo. Okay, so that froyo is like a specific froyo. It's not considered Carbolite, which is a brand that is 8 calories per ounce, but it is a different ice cream that has the calorie count as 50 calories per half a cup. So I basically got like a cup and a half of it, and it was delicious. So really for that whole thing, it was probably like 150 to 200 calories. So I know it's annoying that I walked 4 miles to get that, but your girl's gotta do what your girl's gotta do. And you have to do things that make you happy. And that ice cream made me very happy. So I got it. Anyway, I just, like I said, showered. It's pretty early still. It's like 8 p.m. and the sun is still out. But I am gonna start winding down and kind of just chillax so I can go to sleep early. Also, really quickly, I did make a comment earlier about how I got pulled to go to agriculture because when I came in through back from Cuba, I declared that I had some stuff like chicken and some vegetables. So I actually did get my vegetables taken from me because they were raw, and you can't actually bring anything back from Cuba. Of course, it was just a turn, but they have no way of proving that. So unfortunately, I had to give up my carrots, and I had grapes as well. So I had to give up my grapes as well. So that is just for everyone to know. Do not go anywhere international without declaring everything that you have. And I guess you have to make sure everywhere that you go, specifically, like if it's going to be Cuba, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Colombia, somewhere outside of the United States, they have their own regulations as well. So you have to abide by those rules and the United States' rules based on that country. So learning lesson for me there, it's not that I didn't know that I couldn't bring certain things. Like I know you can never bring pork. I know chicken is the only cooked meat that you can bring across the border, right? So that's the only cooked meat that I had. But also I traded into this trip last minute, didn't even really realize I was going to Havana until I got there, which is a very common flight attendant mistake, and it happens. But regardless, I declared what I had, so it was fine. I just couldn't take it. They had to throw it out. Which, what sucks is that they threw away my silicone bags. Like, well, that's my money. I paid for those, but it's fine. No harm, no foul. We're all good. Anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and come on here and talk about that really quickly. Make sure you guys declare the stuff that you have. Check where you're going before you meal prep. But yeah, that's the struggle of being a flight attendant. You want to meal prep, you want to bring your stuff, you don't want to spend money when you're flying and when you're on a layover, and then things like this happen, but it's okay. It happens, and it could have been worse. So just wanted to come in and say that, but for now, I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you guys in the morning, bright and early for my 5:25 van. Good night. Good morning, everyone. Well, today it is bright and early, so we are going from Tampa to Miami, and then having a 2-hour sit, and then Miami, Havana, back to Miami. 3 short legs again today. This trip is super easy, just early sign-in, but here we are. We're here, we're getting at it. Tomorrow is 4th of July, so definitely holiday travel is always a time where flight attendants are working so people can get to their families and be with their loved ones. So I'm gonna work, so I'll be filming all of that trip as well. But for now, I'm gonna go set up the galley since I'm position number 1. It's a 30-minute flight, so all I have to do is drink some snacks. Very quick, easy load, so it'll be fun. All right, I will see you guys when I get back to Miami. All right, everyone. Not sure if you actually can hear me, but we're stuck in Havana. Been here since 11:30 in the morning. It is 2:39 now, so yeah, we're stuck in Cuba. Had a mechanical issue. We'll explain later, but never actually really been to Cuba, so I guess maybe this counts. Turns out we're actually taking the deadhead out of here because plane is out of service. So let's skedaddle and go back to Miami. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Madison.
Hi.
Madison and I and the rest of our lovely crew had quite the day today. The day, the afternoon, and the evening, because it is already almost 9 p.m. and we are just getting to Miami from our long day in Havana. Okay, started in Tampa, spent way too much time in Havana, like 8 hours, and now we're here. So I will debrief later, but at least we had a good time together.
We did. I'm so happy.
We got to watch like 20 minutes of Mean Girls, so worth it. All right, everybody, I am officially at my car, but I am not in the parking lot. I am already home. So this day was a bit of a disaster because everything kind of fell apart, and it was supposed to be 3 quick short legs, which ended up being a almost 16-hour duty day because we landed at about 8:20, but then we didn't have a gate, and we waited on the tarmac for like 45 minutes, a long time. And so we ended up getting our debrief time is like 9:25 or something. So basically by the time we got off the plane, go through customs, it was at least 9:25. And we started our day at 5:40. So we would have gone illegal if we would have been past 9:40 p.m. because we have a 16-hour duty day when we are going international, which Havana is international because it's Cuba, but if it was domestic it would have been 15 hours. Anyway, it was just a long day. Crazy things happened. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty of all the mechanical issues that this plane had. It was really just one major issue which needed like more parts, which those parts were going to be flown into Havana from Miami, and they weren't going to get there until really late. And we were originally going to lay over in Havana, but then they figured that since the parts weren't going to get there so late, the crew the next day could just, I guess, ferry the plane back to Miami. I don't know how it works. I don't know what they're going to do tomorrow, but we ended up not having to lay over. But on the bright side, I actually got removed from my trip tomorrow because I went illegal for that, because my rest time was less than 10 hours. So I don't have to work on 4th of July. Woo, woo, yay, happy 4th of July to everybody, and happy 4th of July to me. Although this day was kind of crazy, it all ended up working out in my favor. I mean, obviously a reserve is going to get called for this trip that I can no longer work, but I'm going to take the win on this one. I'm going to take the win. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I always appreciate all of your comments and all of your support. I hope to see you again in the next one. Beijinhos, ciao, ciao.